Buongiorno, buonasera, benvenuti amici, welcome my friends. My name is Vincenzo and welcome to my channel, Fountain Pen Therapy. We're reviewing another Hongdian pen. Well folks, if Hongdian is not going to make any new pens, because they really haven't lately, we're going to try to catch up and try to review all of the pens that they've done in the past, and there's quite a few. And I did miss this one. You can see the black theme, wearing the black shirt. May the force be with us. I think this is an interesting pen. Stay tuned. Okay, so here's the pen. Very attractive pen, I must say. The black and that barrel gives it all of its elegance, if you will. Take a look at that barrel. It kind of supposed to mimic a tree, okay, if you will. Very, very nice. The pen is metal construction, but it's not that heavy, by the way. This is rubberized material, though. Very attractive. Like how it plays with the how those waves play with the light. It's got a very nice finial as well. And we've seen these finials before from Hongdian, kind of a little flare and then decorative top there. The bottom finial is just a flat end there. I like that clip, that square clip that we've seen before from Hongdian. Very springy, very, very, very usable. A little bit of a logo there, which gives it a kind of a touch. And then here we see 1860 Max, made in China. Very nice. Let's see how many turns to uncap it. It's one, so one turn. Did I do that right? I don't think it was shut down properly. One. No, I did it. One turn to reveal this titanium coated nib. We've seen that nib from, these are the redesigned Hongdian nibs, and this one is a medium. Very, very nice. They say on the Amazon site where I purchased this pen, they describe this section as being rubberized. I guess I would have thought it was metal and that the rubber is really here, but they say that it's meant to improve the grip. Regardless, if there is some rubber coating there or if it's metal, the grip is nice. I can't complain about the grip. So very nice. It is on the slimmish side. Now, when I say slim, let's understand. We'll do some comparisons in just a few seconds, but there is it's what I would say is its sister pen, and this pen I think comes in black as well. But you can tell the difference. It's a lot. That's much slimmer than the Max, and that's why they call it Max, because it's the maximum version, if you will. It's the bigger version. So there you have it. Does it post? Well, let's take a look. Yes, it does post. Posts very nicely. That cap is a little bit heavy. but you know, it lands nicely here. So the back weighted nature of the posting is not as severe, if you will. Now it is a piston filler. I'm sorry, piston filler, a converter. There you have this nice typical Hongdian converter that we often see with that little spring, which you can remove if you don't like it. There is an O-ring there, as you can tell. So it always gives it a nice shut off valve by pushing that O-ring there. So there you have it. Nice little pen, very elegant. Let's see if that nib performs the way I suspect it will perform, as most Hongdian pens have performed, but stay tuned. The verdict's still out. So we'll do some size and pen comparisons next. So we're back with our comparison, and I kind of try to choose a few pens that are similar and yet different, but give you an indication or an idea of the size here. That is the subject pen. You compare it to what I would say kind of a competitor, if you will, in terms of style and business-like look. This is the Scrivener, which, by the way, this little pen has turned out to be a really, really nice pen. Those Schmidt nibs are just fabulous. This is the Jinao 92. I've chosen that one just to compare the materials that are being used, kind of a little bit of a textured barrel. This is the Pen BBS 499. Again, the black look, if you will, the black slim look. This is the Hongdian N10, and this is the Fuliwan 2030, I believe. Again, just to show you how this textured barrel it can, in fact, enhance the look of a pen. So there you have the pens capped. Okay, so here are the pens uncapped. And right away, what you notice the difference is the difference in nibs. Obviously, the Scrivener's got a number 5 size nib. So does the Jinao, and so does the Fuliwan. The N10, of course, has that nice big number 8 size, although some people have questioned that size. A little bit less than number 8, but certainly bigger than a number 6. The Pen BBS has a number 6. And so does the subject pen, although the nib is, fairly, it's set in a little bit more than compared to maybe the Pen BBS. So it kind of gives it a look that it's a little smaller, but it actually isn't. It's a size 6. So those are the pens, uncapped, unposted. Here you have the pens posted. Some post better than others, but, these make them very big. So does the Jinao, frankly, and the Jinao is this very heavy, this Jinao 92 has a very heavy cap. But there you have in terms of posting and in terms of size comparison as well. We'll do some measurements and then we'll get to that writing sample. Okay, so we're back for the writing sample. First of all, let's take a look at the ink we'll be using today. It's a Dominant Industry, a standard ink that they call Base Black. Beautiful bottles, by the way, just absolutely very nice. I like that that glass bottom there. Very nice inks. That's Dominant Industry Base Black. In terms of a swatch, take a look at that, folks. There it is. Kind of a messy swatch, but it has kind of a gold sheen to it, which is very, very interesting. So we'll see how that pen writes with this ink. And in terms of the paper we'll be using is the Sanson Tomo River writing pad by Yamamoto Paper. Just beautiful pads. You can get these on Etsy. Very, very nice. That Yamamoto Paper products are just number one. I recommend them. Okay, so let's see what this writing sample looks like. So this is the Hongdian Black Forest Max, and it's the 1860. The nib is the Hongdian steel number 6, and it's a medium. The ink is Dominant Industry. Base black. My hands feel like cement this morning. Maybe it's too much golf over the weekend. There you have it. In terms of very wet and juicy. I noticed this medium nib is a little thinnish, so it's in between, I would say, fine and medium. But it's so smooth. Just a pencil feedback. Hardly hear it. Most constant, whatever direction you want this nib to write. It just keeps up very nicely. No problem whatsoever. Does it have a spring to it? Not really. It's a fairly stiff nib. But, you know, if you push it, you can get some line variation, but not very much. Reverse writing. Yeah, you can get a very extra fine line there, extra fine, in fact, and it does keep up. So that's interesting. Likes and dislikes. Well, I like the design. The build quality, like most Hongdian pens, is top-notch in my view. The nib is very nice as well. I would give it a 8.5 on 10. Value, I'll put up the price on the screen, but, you know, fairly good value, I would say. For a slim pen, I would give it a 9. Dislikes. I can't think of any, folks. I mean, I don't enjoy thin pens. And this is a maximum, so it's the thicker of the models, I guess. That section is not as grippy as people say it is, and it's kind of small. But now I'm trying to find defects or dislikes, so that's not fair to the pen. It's meant to be a smaller pen. So if you like big pens, then you buy big pens, right? So it's not everybody enjoys big girthy pens. Is it a go-to pen? No. I think I have other pens that I would use on a regular basis other than this one. But, you know, if you want a classy looking pen to put in your jacket or in your purse, and you don't want to carry along your expensive, Mont Blanc 149, this kind of gives you a look. Very nice, very functional. So there you have it. Very nice pen. All in all, would I use this pen on a regular basis? I don't think so. Just because I don't enjoy that small size pen. But like I said, I'm sure there's takers for it that need not have these bulky pens. Would I recommend it? I don't think it's a priority. I don't think it's a must to have this pen. But for those of you who especially because some of you like these black looking, models, and you're looking for a slimmish pen, there you have it. It's here. So folks, thank you very much for joining me once again. Enjoy your day, enjoy your pens. Arrivederci, state bene, fate i bravi, be good, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.